Hi guys, it's Trisha. After reading the newspaper and the fantastic achievement of Jacob Joffrey spark record victory, I need to tell you a little story. Oh, let me set my camera and take a seat. Yes? Hold on. Good morning. I fell into setback in my business on the 15th of December 2024. I've power to show the best I could, promoting myself relentlessly and no result. We began to lose sales and our customer dropped. I fell into dependency, not depression, but dependency. And starting to wonder how I can increase my sale and regain my customer. I was watching a video of Simon Sinek talking about his why theory. And I suddenly realized that Simon Sinek, frankly, lazy thinking, to say the least, just took the 5W1H and extract the Y out of it and make a whole theory about it. He drew a circle and fit a narrative where he said he lost interest in his business and he was making sale and he didn't know why this happened to him, and suddenly the why theory arrived. It sounds so far-fetched and fake. His story did not sound plausible to me. Even though he had a little flip chart and did a little reveal like this, it's because at first his video was really, oh yes, that could happen. But later on, the next videos that he did were not conducive to his first video. Anyhow, without deviating, I begin to develop a healthy obsession about Simon Sinek. And I realized that, and determination to beat him, because I realized that his why theory, people was ready to listen to his narrative in 2009, and he got worldwide victory with it. And up to now, he's gaining customer who doesn't know why even they're living, yeah? Or why they're running their business and so on. So, I had an healthy obsession, but truly obsessed on how to beat the guy. And because I like meditation, and I meditate every day before I go to bed or in my bath water, while having a bath and constantly having that soap in my head and thinking that was really lazy what he done, but effective. Really simple but effective. And This in my head, seriously, people. I cannot beat the guy and make something that other people like him can use in terms of theories. And little did I know that my brain with that thought in my head. And bear in mind, I was in setback looking for sell in my business because my sell deep. And the months grew. After 9 months of setback, I became despondent, looking for answer how to increase my sale. Despite my excellent promoting, my audience increasing, no result. But my meditation paid off. Thinking about beating Simon Sinek theory, little did I know that Trisha was going to revolutionize the marketing industry as a whole in 3 places. First, I visualized the audience attraction model. Then the time metric. Soon after, the segmentation theory came to mind. Then the main cell driver and the complementary cell driver. I was on a roll. Then I printed the lead because I realized that I have a lead theory who can give businesses how to increase their lead and gain prospect that they can qualify into solid sell, what we needed. So my lead model was created. I printed it out, put it on my board, and still in my bath water, which is very relaxing, where your brain can come up with theories, but anything that you want, basically, C equal and C2 square came to mind, but not before C equal and C. Einstein. I saw Einstein theory. I couldn't believe it. But then I said, no, it's not Einstein. It is C equal NC2 square. And I call it the rule of cell, because every method needs a rule attached to it. And the finalization of AMAP cell method didn't come from my boss. No, it's when I was at my desk, fixating on the lead model. I said something is missing, definitely missing. And I look and I say, but there's no promotion. And yet, people do flyers all the time. And I thought, I receive flyer in my home all the time. It's missing the promotion. And I did my egg. My egg. The golden promotion principle. I didn't call it the golden promotion principle. At first, that was the title. I said, no, it can't be this, because it takes 1 hour to complete a task. So I called it the golden hour principle and included C equal MC2 square to it. Then I thought, okay, that's good, but there's missing something. So I was watching a video on YouTube about marketing and behavioral and psychological marketing with Rory O'Sullivan. He was telling to everyone how to market themselves, saying the task of marketing constantly. And I thought this doesn't help anybody because you can tell people how to do things 10 times over, they wouldn't do it. It's when they're ready to consume the material, this is when they can hear it. Otherwise, it's a waste of time. But me, I listened and he said like that, nobody taught Maslow psychological model of need. And suddenly I went to myself, me can do it. And I look, suddenly in my mind came to me supporting people for 25 years of my life in a community, and I saw my psychological consumer need and want model in a pyramid. I say, fuck, fuck that shit. I'm putting that there. I went on Canva and draw it. But I realized I already done a blog post about this saying, what do people want? And those were the point of my blog post. So I said, okay, Trisha, it means that you have to do it in a pyramid and put the point in step. So I did a 7-step pyramid and I call it the psychological behavioral consumer need and want model. It took a year before I added to the lead model, and on the 25th of April 2025 came to my mind my pyramid psychological model while fixating on my lead and sell model. I say, there is no people. What do you need, Trisha? You desperate to increase your customer base because you are in setback. Since the 15th of December 2024. So I added the pyramid to the market, my segmentation theory, and say, oh my Lord, it dawned on me all of a sudden. I couldn't fucking believe it. I swear to you, I could not believe it. I was dumbfounded, taken aback, and I said, what? No, not me. And when I look at my creation, I realize that I materialize what I needed. Sell. I was desperate for sell. Increasing my sell. And I know I had the expertise, the knowledge, because I keep on saying, Trisha, you wrote 234 blog articles. People read them. But why people not accessing my business? Why I am in setback. But because I was desperate, truly desperate, a deep desire to achieve sale, to get my customer back. I only get one customer in April to do a website. That was dire. So I said no. And when I realized what I created, out of my strong desire, my desperation to get more sale in Girl Friday, and my obsession to beat Simon Sinek's and Dan, having the uppercut, I was so determined because I said the guy is lazy. Because I really think that was lazy thinking and easy picking. Because it took the 5W1H model, the tactical and operational plan, the first component where I have a video of it on Girl Friday explaining to you every single component of the 5W1H, your operational tactical plan, and Simon Sinek took the why out of it, the first component, and make a big theory about it, created a narrative around it, lazy but fucking clever, yeah, and attracting everybody to his why theory. It's better together after he went with. And all those type of things. But out of that despondency, that need of achieving sale, and telling my daughter that I need sale, and she gets sick about it all the time, telling her, promote your mom. And she said, I'm promoting you. And all those things did not work. I just realized that Trisha actually created the first sale method in the planet. It has everything to achieve what I needed. Sell. Desperate for sale made me create, and a little obsessed over Simon Sinek, made me create the first ever unique sale method in the world. So once I realized that and it dawned on me, I started researching because I said maybe somebody created that before. So I researched and I found that the last achievement in sale, trying to do sale, was in 1974, done by a university student. So, it took 51 years to see any improvement in the sale criteria of marketing. After that, I was on a roll, so I innovated 25 theory of sale. Yeah, I already written 35 books, mainly about business and marketing. And I really thought to myself that people were not ready for that kind of things. And it's not everybody who's book smart, yeah, out there. So this is why we attach the seller with this question, put to me by Steve Hackney. We attach the seller to the core asset of marketing. So I surely have to say that In my business, there's plenty people who influence me to do better, to provide to you better. So the real influence comes from Steve Hackney, yeah, and it's mentioned in my book, Rory O'Sullivan, Simon Sinek Obsession. Yeah, only men. No, no, there's one woman. Mavis Awanka, she's on my video too, because I follow her for a year when I needed to grow my business. Proper, this woman. Yeah, this is the people who came to me during me building Girl Friday and influenced me to provide you more. So in your business, I do have to say, if you want to innovate something, yeah, be a little obsessed. I'm telling you, obsession is good. Be a little obsessed, determined. I mean, really have a strong desire to beat the competition, really. Because Simon Sinek is a marketer just like me. He's in America, I'm in the UK. Yeah, so beat the competition, really, hands down. And you end up revolutionizing, you know what? The sell. You have your first sell method in the world. You never had that before. Never, never, never had that before. And now people not only have a manual to help them sell, my sell manual, but they also have a method. A sell method. So, of course, I put my name on it. Can't do anything than putting my name, my surname, Amable. So it's called Amable Sell Method. And we have one rule. Every method has a rule. So I call it, guess what? The rule of sell. C equal MC2 squared. Thank you, Einstein. Einstein influenced me too. Thank you, Einstein. I am so happy, influenced and inspired me, those people did. And my little obsession paid off. So you really have to be obsessed with people and, you know, and your brain goes, boom! Because I'm so happy. The realization can crash in again. How many times? About every year now since I done it. Boom! Came crashing on me. And I know I'm going to come out of my setback because I materialize what I needed. This is so fucking powerful. Your brain, my brain actually materialized my strong desire, what I need. Sell. I really need sell in my business. And here you go. I created your sell method. Your how to get sell, increase profit, and it's a sound investment. Trust me, this is not coming for cheap. It's coming for 1.3 million rightly. And meditation truly paid off. A little obsession pays off. And I'm not mentally ill, you know, because the same way I told you I was obsessed about Simon Sinek. And I had a strong desire to come out of the setback. Well, that obsession gone, disappear. I don't have the guy in my head anymore. I don't have the why theory in my head anymore. I don't have anything like that. My brain is clear. But what I've realized and what I've got on my wall is my sell method. AMAP sell method. And it has a rule attached to it. C equal NC2 square. The rule of sell. and it has a manual. Yeah. And it has a manual attached to it. The core asset plus the seller a winner combination, which is an innovation on its own because it's got the seller attached to it, linked to my website. My little obsession really gave me quite a lot for you to grow your business with us at Girl Friday. So if my story is inspiring, by all means, if you want to innovate anything, meditate deeply, truly, because I've got other innovation that I put in my video. I've got so many intangible innovation, like the business positioning. There's no 2 criteria, but 3 criteria. I come up with this one again on my bus. You need to read my blog post to find out how we change the business positioning too. And our video book, that's also another innovation, and our flyer video message. Then the time metric. Soon after, the segmentation theory came to mind. Then the main cell driver and the complementary cell driver. I was on a roll. Then I printed the lead because I realized that I have a lead theory who can give businesses how to increase their lead and gain prospect that they can qualify into solid sell, what we needed. So my lead model was created. I printed it out, put it on my board, and still in my bath water, which is very relaxing, where your brain can come up with theories, but anything that you want, basically, C equal and C2 square came to mind, but not before C equal and C. Einstein. I saw Einstein theory. I couldn't believe it. But then I said, no, it's not Einstein. It is C equal NC2 square. And I call it the rule of cell, because every method needs a rule attached to it. And the finalization of AMAP cell method didn't come from my boss. No, it's when I was at my desk fixating on the lead model. I said something is missing, definitely missing. And I look and I say, but there's no promotion. And yet, people do flyers all the time. And I thought, I receive flyer in my home all the time. It's missing the promotion. And I did my egg. My egg. The golden promotion principle. I didn't call it the golden promotion principle, At first, that was the title. I said, no, 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 it can't be this because it takes 1 hour to complete a task. So I called it the golden hour principle and include